Hi guys, I am still alive. It's been, I think it was before I went Butlins, which was September, that I last done a video. So, I suppose quite a lot of life stuff, not really much cross-stitch stuff as usual. However, I do have a finish, an actual real life finish, a cross-stitch finish. So for anyone that hasn't got me on Instagram, I have finished, finally, Poppy's blanket. Well, I say that. I've finished the letters on Poppy's blanket. What I need to do now is find a font or something like that just on Google so I can chart out her name and date of birth and weight. And what I'll do is I'll wait until I've got a day off with Michael for that so that he can just take Poppy and I can sort of just sit at my desk, bit of graph paper or something, and just try and work something out. So I will see if I can. Here we go. Woohoo! Woo! So yeah, you can see a bit. Here we go. So, hopefully, I want to get this done for Christmas. I actually don't know when me and Michael have next got a day off together. Now I'm back to work, we tend to have a lot of opposite shifts. To tell a lie, we have got this Friday off, tomorrow off together. But I managed to get a block of 6 hours overtime. It's not often you get that. Normally it's like the odd hours here and there. So I've chosen to do 6 hours overtime on a day off, just to bump up the wages. But yeah, so we get the morning together, and I think we're going to take Poppy swimming, so that'll be nice. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving today? No, is it? Oh, I don't know if it is Thanksgiving. I might have just wished you Thanksgiving for nothing. No, I think it is. Is it? Happy Thanksgiving if it's Thanksgiving. If not, happy Thanksgiving for next Thursday. I have got American family. My stepdad comes from Connecticut, so he's got 4 kids. So they all live out there with their partners and children. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Right, so what else have I been doing? I wasn't doing any cross stitching until I done that blanket, because it was been going on for far too long, but for actually quite an easy piece. You know, it was just taking too long and it was getting on my nerves. So that is done. So I went back to my Heaven and Earth. Let me get the picture for you, actually. Sorry. Woo. Isn't it? Ow, ow. Sat on the arm of the sofa and tripped over a bag. So this is Together We Stand. Artwork by Jodie Bergsma. Heaven and Earth Designs. Here we go. 44 pages, I think it is. Pretty sure I've been doing this for about 2 years now. That's what it feels like anyway. And this is how much I've got done. So what I've said now is that I at least want to get this page finished. So if you have a look, actually there's not a whole lot of that page particularly left. And it does sort of go on a bit over there till here, till about here. So I think I've gone 4 pages across just because I was getting bored. So that is this corner here. I've done like probably about that much there in that little triangle. That's all that left. I'll be so glad when I hit a bit of, I'll even be glad when I hit a bit of yellow. just so I'm not doing blue, white and grey. But to say that, I still love doing it, and I don't know why, because it's, you know, it's 1/1, 25 count magic guide. I'm not using the magic guide. I don't know why. Do you know what? I think I thought it was 10 by 10, and as you can see, I've done some parking. However, now I'm just doing it colour by colour just to finish this off. I don't know whether I probably will. Will I park? I don't know whether I'll carry on parking or not. I like the way it looks. I like that it looks all neat, and I like that when I finish a block I can say, right, I've done 100 squares. So, you know, for progress wise, what I might do actually is how I started off is say this is the first, this thread here, yeah, is the first stitch, and the next one, use up all that thread or that colour, you know, and then go to the next one, the next square, and then the next square. So hopefully I'm still filling it in block by block, but just by, does that make sense? So I'm not just doing it by square, I'm doing it, I suppose that is a bit like colour by colour, is it? I don't know, but hopefully I'll still get some coverage, some block coverage, rather than just scattered all over the place. I do like this waist notch though, so I might carry on with that because that is easier. I've still not got like a Lowry frame or anything like that, so this is on a Q-snap, a 11 by 17 Q-snap, with my very genius bit of string holding the extra fabric in, and I kind of have to hold it like this because I have it here and my arm underneath, so it's a bit of a, you know, a bit of a pain because I do prefer to two-hand stitch, but I'm always having to kind of rest it on my belly. So I have asked Michael if I could have a Lowry frame for Christmas. However, they are a lot of money, and I think that's probably more than what we can afford at the moment. So I won't be upset really if I don't get one. The other thing I just thought of whilst I was feeding Poppy, actually, she's gone to sleep, is I might ask if scrap the Lowry because that's too much, but see if he will pay for one of my cross stitches to be framed, because I've got probably 4 or 5 to be framed, and where I get them done, a place in Wickford in Essex, they don't often come up more than sort of £25–30. That's with me framing it myself. There is one piece that I finished, God, like 12–13 years ago, which is really outstretched. I've not even washed it yet, so I might perhaps get that one framed because that is my first adult one, if you like. But I'll probably get them to stretch it and frame it, I think, for that one, just because it is so like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get a page finish on that, fingers crossed. And what I've said is this, Poppy will usually go to sleep at 11 o'clock. She has an 11 o'clock bowl, and she'll usually fall asleep on it. However, the last 2 days, yesterday she had something like 20 minutes or half hour sleep the whole day, because she didn't go to sleep at 11 o'clock. I had doctors at 11:25, so she fell asleep, but then kind of woke up again, getting her out the car to go to the doctors. And then I went to my cousin's, or drove to my cousin's, and I thought, oh, she'll fall asleep in the car. No. Drove to my mum's. She still didn't fall asleep. Stayed awake until she had like a 20-minute nap at my mum's, and that was it. Like, I don't know how she does it. I can't even, like, I feel like I need to nap during the day. So I'm hoping she's gone down now. When she did this before, where she didn't have very much sleep at all the previous day, she had like a 2 to 3 hour nap. Saying that, it'll probably be about 20 minutes again. But anyway, going back to what I was going to say, I've decided now that this 11 o'clock, when I'm on my rest days, or I'm on a late or night shift, this 11 o'clock time is for me, not for housework. So I'll either read a book or do some cross stitch. So I've kind of got the evening to do cross stitch sometimes. Sort of when Poppy goes to sleep, then we cook our dinner. It tends to be me that cooks the dinner. So by the time, you know, you're eating at sort of 8, half 8, and then you don't always feel like sitting there concentrating, especially on that piece. So I'll try and get at least something done on these 11 o'clock free time. So once I've got my page finished, then I'll probably introduce another cross stitch, which will be my killer owls. Simply because I'm so close to finishing this. Well, I mean, I say so close, like I've got a bit left, but it's just on 14 can Ada. You know, there's no, it's quite big blocks of colour, or by blocks I mean like you know, there'd be like a row here or a row here and a row. I can carry the thread through. So this is what I've done so far. And so literally all that's left is the trees up here, these killer whales. Because there's quite a bit of black, I get bored of it. There's not that much black actually. I tend to find I'll do a bit of green, and then I'll do like one lot of black, and then I'll go back and do some green, and then go back and do a bit of black, just because I just find it boring. And then the blue. So I'm halfway there, without a doubt. But I say, but it's so quick and easy to do that actually, if I can get an hour on it while she's asleep, that hour you can do quite a bit on. And again, this one I probably had for about 10 years or more. Which do you know what, I thought my mum gave me this one. I thought my mum had started it, decided she didn't like it, and then gave it to me. Well, I went to my mum's because she's just moved, and she has framed this cross stitch. So if she finished hers, I haven't got a clue where I got this one from. I mean, it would have been eBay, but I must have bought it myself. But I don't remember. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I seriously don't remember at all purchasing this, but it would have been me eBay. This needle minder, the little blingy wow that I got gifted from Diane. Lovely lady, chat with her on Messenger sometimes, always comments on videos and on Instagram. So yeah, with my little needle. I'm so really surprised because I've never used needle minders before, and I always attach my needle on there, especially with that one, because this one, it just goes in a bag, and I think, oh, that little needle's just gonna be loose somewhere at the bottom, and they're not. They genuinely like hold the needles. I'm really like, it's good. You know, it's one of those things that you didn't realise that you needed until you got it, and then you're like, hello, why didn't I do it before? So yeah, so this needle minder, my Ghostbusters one, because everyone likes a bit of Ghostbusters, and thank you for E4 who showed Ghostbusters 2 last night, was from Lisa, who from No More Lost Needles on Facebook, and Elisa Simmons, and she's also on Flosstube, and I love watching her videos. And actually there's a lady in one of my, I play one of these like cooking games, you know, where the customers come along and they have their order and you've got to make the order, and like it's like a time management type game. And there is a customer on there that reminds me of Lisa. So every time I play the game, I think of Lisa, because she's got brown hair, she's got like a really friendly, smiley face. I don't know what it is, it's just something. I saw that lady and I was like, oh, it reminds me of Lisa. So, yeah. So if you're watching Lisa, so every time I play that game, I always think of you. Sounds a bit cheesy now, doesn't it? Right, so what else? So that's all the cross-stitch stuff. Life-wise, back to work now. I don't mind being back to work. It's good to have a wage coming in. It takes a hell of a lot of pressure out of. We're in quite a bit of debt at the minute, credit card debt, and I don't think anyone quite knows how much, except me and Michael, of course. But we're working our way through it now, and we kind of have a plan, and Michael is helping now. Michael wasn't helping before, he was being a little sod. But we have a plan, and it's going to take a few years to get out of the debt, but we're getting there, and it takes a bit of every day. I hate being in debt. I hate owing money to anyone, and so this is the first time really, now I'm back at work, that we can pay back more than sort of like the minimum amount. So that's good, because, you know, some of it was I started my new job, you know, and I dropped 12 grand. And then when my wages went up, by the time my wages went up, I was like 6 months pregnant. So any extra money I had coming in, and it was Christmas, just went towards the baby. So, and then I didn't get paid for 9 months. So, yeah. So that's all moving on. Work's good. I enjoy being back, except a lot of the people I was with before on the call taking have now moved to the dispatch. So I don't tend really to sit with many people. Some people are like really chatty, and you know they'll chat away with you and stuff like that. And other times, you know, it can be quite lonely actually. Just sitting there for 9 hours, having all people around you, but no one talking to you. You know, you just got people. You know, you're there with people wanting to report crimes and such, and domestic violence and stuff like that. So it's not like you really have many cheerful phone calls. So it can be quite lonely, and you can feel quite depressed by the end of it. But, you know, those people that are ringing in are in a worse situation than what I'm in, just because I'm feeling a bit low. You know, they've genuinely got something bad going on in their lives, which is why they're having to ring me to begin with. So every now and again, you get that call that makes you think, actually, my life ain't that bad. So yeah, work's good. I will be training for dispatch. Don't know how I feel about that, but there we go. It'll be an extra thing to the job that I can do. And that's about it, really. Not done any wedding plans. Probably not till the new year. Our wedding venue had an open day, and I went to that, and that did give me some ideas of stuff that we want to do. But again, don't need to worry about it until the new year, really, too much. Booked my hair and makeup. That's about it. I did read a very good book called The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter. She normally will do a series of books and it'll have the same characters all the way through. However, you can read them book by book, like you don't have to read them in a row. But this one was like a standalone book with its own characters, and it was absolutely amazing. Probably one of her best. And also, anyone that likes crime books or anything like that, I would really recommend it. It's quite thick, it's like 500 and something pages, but it was good to get back into a book and start reading again, because I think that's possibly the first book I've read since Poppy, and I absolutely loved it. There was like something, boom, it opened up straight away, like this big thing. I won't say what it is in case somebody wants to read it. And then there was like something happening nearly every single chapter. You found out a bit of new information. It's so well written, and I absolutely love her books. So yeah, the Good Daughter. I recommend anyone who loves a good crime novel. And that's about it, really. That is really it this time. I'm trying to think. There's not really been a whole lot happening. There's been lots, little bits happening, but nothing really. Stuff you just get on with, really, didn't you? Life is life, and yeah, could always be worse. Could always be worse. So that's it. So this is 20 minutes long. Not that long really. I don't know when I'll get my next one in. But I thought, actually no, there is something else I wanted to say. I wanted to show you something that a friend made me. She's just started her own like crafting company. Not company really, little home business. Called Indigo Crafts. And I put a link in. And look what she made me. She does a lot of this book folding. And so she does ones where they're like, the book opens up and it has words in it. So they will say like love and all sorts of things. I think it said names and sister. I think I've seen mum. They're so cute, little googly eyes. I love it. So yeah, there's a little button nose. I think it's so clever. I love it. It makes me wonder to just like read it and see what kind of book it is that she's done it from. Something about a Hungarian cuisine. Oh my god, I can't even say that word. Cuisine. Yeah. Oh my god. And someone called Matt. So anyway, that's my little hedgehog. I love that. And that's it really. Oh no, there is one more thing. I always say no, that's it. Is that I have started a Facebook group called Crafty Corner. I've forgotten her name, that's it, isn't it? I did have a page called Craft Corner, which had something like 300 people on it that liked it, which I thought was good. However, no one shared anything or like, you know, spoke or anything like that. So I was like, no, it's not really what I want. So I've done a group, and basically I want people to, if they want to join it, you know, I'm not looking to sort of rival Stitch Mania or anything like that. It's purely, I want it to be for all different types of crafts. So like my mum's on there and quite often shows off her crochet. I think my cousin does knitting, and she showed off some socks and stuff that she's knitted for herself and her husband. We've got a lady on there that's doing Death by Cross Stitch. I can't, is it the same? I think it might be the same lady who's doing a cross stitch of the I think it's the 16th chapel ceiling. She sent me a picture, showed a picture on there of what it should look like. The thing is, it's about the size of my sofa. It looks like it. It's just like, and there's a lady on there who just shared a picture of one across. I can't remember what the cross stitch is that she's doing, but she has something like 10,000 stitches that she now has to do in metallic. Oh, that's not going to be easy going. So yeah. If anyone wants to share anything that they want to do, whether it be quilting, crocheting, stuff you make. My friend Hannah, she shows off all the stuff that she makes on there. You know, and it's good because they're quite often we'll like ask for your opinion and see what you think of it. Think if there's anything that, you know, we would do differently or we would change or something like that. So it's nice. It's you know, people chat on there more regularly and it's easier to share than what a page is. So I'm glad I done a group instead. So yes, that's Crafty Corner. I will do a link in the description, as well as the link for Indigo Crafts, as well as the link for my Instagram. And I will promise I will do my best to remember all those links, because this will take about 5 hours to upload, and you know, a lot will happen in 5 hours. Popper will be up, I'll have my washing to do, yeah, an awful lot. So I'm going to go, I'm going to try and get this uploaded. I'm going to see if I can get an episode of Law and Order SVU in, maybe 2. Do some cross stitch and drink my tea. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your lovely, kind words. I am catching up on videos, but I'm watching them on the PlayStation, so I've got them on the big screen, and it watches one after the other. So, and I don't think you can comment on them, which is why I haven't been commenting on people's videos. I've been watching, but unfortunately haven't been able to comment. And that's it. So, see you later. Bye.